All right, we're back for the discussion of the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. And, man, okay, so now we can talk about all the stuff that happens in this movie, because before we couldn't, and that's like pretty much all there is to do. It's like sequence after sequence after sequence. That opening scene is funny. I was laughing before there was even a zombie on the screen. That guy in the beginning he got me, right? And it set the tone perfectly. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this is a movie where a guy is going to be singing a ridiculous pop song, and that's the level of humor. That's the funny stuff that's going on.
And they called back to that later with the Britney Spears one, which was excellent.
There were so many things in this movie that were set up 20, 30, 40 minutes before they pay off. And it's like these little details in the background that you might not even be paying attention to. But it like sets up like this means something for later. Like that's gonna be some kind of there's gonna be some kind
There's
of
going to be a
payoff.
gimmick for it, yeah.
Or when there was a scene that it was very clearly that they were like, oh, this is going to be important later on. There's no other reason for that shot other than that. They had something else in that shot that was also important.
Yes.
Like the zombie walking up to the building and, the zombies are showing up at the party. But it also had a shot that was just very, I don't know, it showed the trash a little too well.
Yep.
And it was like, well, that's going to be a thing.
Absolutely.
It did, yeah, and that's the thing, like, over and over again, it established some of the things that would be completely unbelievable about this kind of a movie. Mm-hmm. Not that anything in this movie is believable, but, like, the way they get out of things, or the way somebody shows up, and, it was just... I really liked it. And I like Shaun of the Dead a lot. I hate the third act of Shaun of the Dead. I think it's really weak. So having said that, I think this is actually a better movie. It's more consistent and more solid. There's a lot of great stuff in Shaun of the Dead. It's really original. It's really well done. But like, if I ever watch that movie, I tune out by the time they get to the
straight up zombie apocalypse part of it.
Well, once they're back at the Winchester, like from there on, it's just
right. It just
dumb.
goes through the motions at that point. But that's kind of what they're setting up is the before that happens. After that, they just have to go through the motions to the end of it. I think that's how most of Simon Pegg's stuff actually goes. You set up a nice front to it, and you just go through the motions to the end of it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to explain why I would say this movie's better than Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
I don't think that it's like, obviously it's not more original, and Shaun of the Dead came first, and all of that kind of stuff. And I think the stuff that like the first act of Shaun of the Dead is so strong that it pretty much makes up for anything else that goes wrong with that movie. But this one, like, I laughed in the first, second, and third acts consistently. They kept finding some other way to make me laugh or gross me out or be funny, and yeah, it was great.
Okay.
I like that a lot of the jokes, a lot of the humor had less to do with the zombies and the zombie situation and more to do with the human counterparts.
It wasn't reliant upon the zombies. Yeah, I agree.
At the beginning, the video, the scouting is awesome video, and Cloris Leachman's first appearance
was excellent. Yeah,
just all of the interactions with the human characters were great.
Did you think the guy was going to turn that got bit in the ass?
Yeah.
I did too, and I couldn't figure out why that didn't happen.
Because she didn't have
teeth in.
Oh, that's it. Okay, got it.
That was
hilarious.
Great. That's why that scene almost killed me. Like I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
The one that really, as far as the human counterparts go, I think it was just a wonderful. Obviously, that party was ridiculous, and that's never happened other than probably like a high school in like Qatar. or like Dubai. But outside of that is when she is on the table and she lays back and lets the guy go down on her. I love it. She puts in headphones.
Yeah,
and
that's
puts
pretty
on,
good.
And what's on a video is a wonderful thing.
Well,
It's
it was another-
This is how we see your high school generation.
It was another set up expectation, right? Because she says, "All right, well, you can eat me out,"
Right.
and then she gets eaten. She literally gets eaten.
And I knew that was going to happen as soon as they showed the zombie heading towards the party with like his tongue
With no
just
jaw,
dangling.
with no lower jaw.
That's gonna be something. Yeah.
I kind of gotta wonder when this movie was written, because I mean, does
was
your
this on the back burner for a long time?
yeah?
or
Because
something?
do teenagers know Britney Spears lyrics now?
I think
It seems-
That's fair.
I think that's part of the.
like the entire
that's the
thing
appeal
seemed
to us. Though.
the entire thing seemed like it was like a movie from 10 years ago, effectively.
But it's an R-rated movie,
right,
so
it
it's not
appeals to
for
us.
Right.
teenagers.
it's true.
And yeah, they're going to use pop music from the '90s because that's what everybody knows right now. Like that's just
It's the new 80s.
I was just about to say that's
Yeah.
the throwback. Yeah.
yeah. I mean that stuff made sense to me that they used it.
And
The replaying of the Soldier Boy song, like the one song that everyone hears and just goes, "Oh God, I can't believe that was a thing."
Of course he likes it.
Yeah.
But David Koechner?
Keckner.
The fact that he just kept showing up in like every scene, that was amazing.
Yeah, I mean that running gag was funny. He was hilarious before that. That first scene where he's like talking to him and he's like, "Yeah, some people go their whole lives without anything to show."
It's just
And there's just this long, sad pause.
And complete
Right.
silence, no music with it or anything. Just
well, they go back to that same exact thing where they drive off, and he just stares at him, and the camera stays there like for a minute or
just
two.
to show the woman in
Yep.
the scooter having a hard time getting up the curb.
Oh, it was great. Like every time he was on camera, it was gold.
Also, a like penis tearing in slow motion has got to be one of the funniest things since this is the end, or the end of This Is the End, with the big swinging devil dick as far as phallic humor goes in movies, and just being like, no, double down on that joke. Make it slow motion. Like when everyone's going, Jesus Christ, are they gonna keep showing that? They're like, then show it, snap, but in slow motion.
The whole scene
selfies.
with the zombie just like popping up in the window in the background, and then you see that there's a zombie
There's
on
a
the trampoline.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I do think it's kind of fitting for this movie that they invented the stupidest weapons at the end of the movie to be heroes with, like the full on Dead Rising it up and attached knives
Yeah.
to weed whackers.
Yeah.
And
It also had it had unique zombies in that they still have some
Yes.
semblance of themselves left.
Yeah,
Like the Britney Spears zombie was one. The one that really stuck out to me was the stripper one. Mm-hmm. Like, why is she
Still
stripping?
stripping.
Why does she still know how to do the moves and all of that stuff? Why isn't she just jumping on?
yeah,
Well, I mean,
that wasn't consistent through the movie.
I
it
like-
gave
I
everyone
like that.
every one of the zombies a point that they'd always return to what they're normally doing in real life.
Yes.
I was gonna
So
say,
they you'd have David Koechner try to go home and listen to Dolly Parton stuff
Yeah,
effectively.
it's like there's a glimmer of themselves left in there. That's why the one guy was like, they could get him to start singing that Britney Spears song.
Yeah.
Like he remembered the lyrics, even though he's a zombie. But yeah, because the stripper thing happened pretty early, and I was just like, okay, are we?
Okay.
Why?
Clearly, you've
Why
never
is she
seen
doing that?
Stripper zombies.
That's
Well-
actually a really good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's just different than.
I really liked. I liked the fact that they did a variety of zombies. There wasn't like one that was, or there wasn't like that they were all smart or all faster or all slower. You know, you had some slow ones. They had one on roller skates chasing after him, which is she was like the actress is doing it was clearly hating life, because it's in like the side of the shop, but she is tripping over everything that's in this.
There were a
race.
couple roller derby girls, I think, actually too. So the one on the Rascal also.
YOLO zombie.
The YOLO zombie, which is kind of fantastic, and also, like I said, probably about a 3 or 4 year old script that just has been updated.
Yeah, I mean, again, that might be true, but that might also be just widening out the audience, like, so that
Taking all the Reddit
it's not
jokes
like
from 10 years
people.
ago.
It's not like only for people 25 and younger,
Right.
you know. But yeah, it's good. Check it out. That's the way we do this. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.